2 for coffee this morning. I was in the sauna for about 20 minutes and felt like it was good to have another coffee with all my collagen protein in there. Feels really good after a big, long night of ceremony to just appreciate my morning routine and all the things that nourish me about it. And just know that it's waiting for me every morning. All I gotta do is show up. Back in the sauna, it's probably around 9 or so. I got up to see the most gorgeous pink and orange sunrise. So nice. Nice sunny day today. Had a tremendously powerful experience last night. Journeying. Trying to put it all in words will be an interesting part and piece. Although I recognize that's part of my gift too. Is my voice. But I'm learning that as much as I'm a storyteller, sound healing journeys is where I truly speak my language. From something even beyond my heart. And that's what I got to experience last night, was the incredible, profound medicine of sound healing. I did several little journeys last night, and the last one was a gift to me. And in time I will find words to share more of that. And maybe it's really not even words, it's the essence of understanding who I am, who I've always been, and this gorgeous avenue for sharing that through this tool of sound healing. Through this language. So, for now, I am going to return to the Elixir of Immortality course and listen to the next part. It's been such a beautifully profound, life-changing experience being a part of that course with Bob Thurman and Alberto Vialdo. It's an online course. But I'm recognizing that when I show up to the whisper, no matter what it is, there's something available there for me, a medicine. So even in watching Outlander yesterday, there was a very particular part of the show that was speaking to a woman who was losing her husband, and the brother of the woman said the woman was deeply grieving, didn't know how she was going to go on. And the brother reminded her that when their father had passed, she made the meal. Or maybe it was the mother that passed, but that this little girl had figured out what to do, and she made supper because that's what was needed. And that message was really profound for me last night. It's all the little things of showing up and tending to what needs to be tended, and and caretaking and giving love. And slowing down to notice all the places that we are asked to show up. It's all the little things. Just taking an extra second, an extra breath, and expanding into that self-care and into those rituals. So, here I am in my morning routine, taking care of me, showing up, living ceremony, and I'm going to nourish myself with some more medicine from beautiful mentors and teachers, Alberto Villoldo and Robert Thurman. Getting out of the sauna another 20 minutes. I thought I was gonna stay in longer, but I recognized that it wasn't meant to push hard. So I muscle tested and it said get out. And that was a little bit surprising, but I kind of heard that whisper, and so that's what I'm gonna honor. It's Sunday. This is more of a restorative experience, and to allow myself to sweat and purge, but also not push too hard. It's a gorgeous morning. Just out walking my pup, and had a nice sauna and a shower, and I actually had some eggs and toast and sausage. I haven't had eggs or butter much. I haven't had eggs in months. I used to eat eggs like every day, lots of eggs. But then I did the paleo thing, the Terry Wahls protocol, which was no eggs. But this morning I muscle tested myself for a couple eggs, and it was delicious. I treated myself to some butter on my buckwheat pacha cinnamon raisin toast. That was delicious. And it's just so nice out today. Great opportunity for integration and reflection on the journey. What an incredible, incredible year. The last several years of intense work are panning out to be this gorgeous year of growth and self-love, self-discovery, remembering, and just immense gratitude for all the pieces and parts that came together and taking the chance of listening to the whispers and leaping, truly taking quantum leaps of faith, and waking up today knowing that I'm a medicine woman and that there's so much availability to me in the medicine journey, the medicine space, and it's a wild universe, lots to play with, lots to be discovered and remembered. And I was just listening to the Elixir of Immortality course, and one of the things that came up was Alberto was talking about that at the end of life, your life would be weighed on a scale against a hummingbird feather. And if your life is lighter than the hummingbird feather, then you've, done the thing. You're enlightened, I guess. But what an interesting piece of medicine to sit with. He talked about having a hummingbird feather on his altar, which I would love to acquire a hummingbird feather ethically, of course. If it was gifted to me by finding a hummingbird feather, that'd be amazing, but I also might just seek one out. It's a beautiful reminder to hold things lightly, especially when we're facing these initiation pathways and portals. We're facing the conversations around death and dying and change and loss and grief. There's always an availability to another story, and recognizing that we don't really die. Noticing where the story actually just continues, and celebrating the great gift of existence, of what brought us here, of all the pieces coming together to create us in this experience that we live. And what a gift. I feel so much gratitude for everyone that came before me and built such a beautiful foundation for me to experience life from this lens, which is the beauty path.
Used to.
Video.